Day 59, and Junelle is now making the plywood, cutting the plywood for the doors. So this is the first phase of the door, and then the second one will go on the back. Butangig indication dong kung asa dapita imong mga bracing para atong timingon sa door lock ba. Oh, badlisan. So I was just saying to them that have a mark where you put the bracing, because we have to make sure that when we put the door lock it will be like avoiding the brace, so it's just holding on to it. So hopefully we have one door in today. Then it will be a big milestone, because what I'm concerned of with the rate that Tony was giving me of one frame a day, I'm scared that it will be one door a week. So like I said, once you get the knack of it, how to make the frame, install one, then it'll be easier for him to do it all faster, because it's always the first template that you need to make sure that it's got the right precision. And for those that haven't watched my workshop video, this is only, my plan here was an open workshop. It's cemented with roof, because I already had a workshop where I stole my tools and usually work on it, but it's become hot there because it's only one opening where the rolling steel door is. So I would like to have that as just the storage of materials and tools. I'll show you. This is my workshop where I stole my materials and tools, where also the dog guards it. It's got a roll up door, and this is where I store all my materials and tools. See, you got cement there on the bottom that we need to clean up, and that's all my tools. Got the rolling wheels, so taken in and out. They put the glass blocks that I don't like the look of it in one of my projects, so I take it out. It's all blue glass blocks there behind my old oven. But this is my material area, my shed, my workshop, and we used to work here, and it's hot because it's just one opening, whereas what I planned to yesterday was an open workshop, where this is where you store the materials and tools, but this is where you gonna work under a roof, of course. This is my dogs that sleeps on my workshop area. There's 4 dogs that sleep there. So when you go in and they don't know you, they'll be all over you. So what I plan here is just an open area, cemented with roof, so where they can work on like what Junelle is doing now. And also it can be used as my party area, so I don't have to use the tarpaulin of the barangay. It's just there ready, and also I could park my vehicles there when it's not used. So it will be a multi-purpose open work area. So the tools that he's using for the job here is an angle grinder, which is that one. Then the electric planer. And of course this is my miter saw. These are the new tools and machines that I have made ready for the new workshop that I'm gonna build in the open air workshop. And I will think I'm gonna put like a room where all of this new stuff that I have will be stored and locked in. So you can see look at this set of drill bits, corner clamps, another drill. So I'll be collecting, that's the Dremel. So it will be all in the new open air workshop that I'll plan to build soon. So the reason, like in the morning, they need to set up all the extensions, and there, extension from my dirty kitchen to here. So if I had a working area here, the extensions will all be ready. They don't need to set up. They only have to get the machine from the workshop storeroom, and it will be easier. And also, I'd like to say that this work area or party area that I'm working on it's so far from my guest house. So you can see like 100 meters. That's my main house. The back of my main house is my guest house. This is actually beside here. When you go up on my place, you got the bamboo temporary fence I put in there, and then you got the main gate of the house. So Nate Gibbs was concerned about that it's gonna be near my guest house. My guest is so far away, that's behind my house over there. So about 100 meters from here is my guest house. So this is still part of my property. So that's what I plan to do. A lot of you approve it, which is a good thing, because I like the interaction and like the exchange of ideas with my viewers, because a lot of them have also, especially John Harris, have a idea of building, especially the ones that been building, have a lot of building experience. They really give me some good suggestions. So we're walking down towards the budget bungalow, bringing the door to install. This is day 59 of the budget bungalow build. So here we're gonna be seeing how it fits there. I'm bringing the hinges with me, and so this is gonna be the first door that we install. And like I said, it's only the template for the first one, then the next one will be more faster. And also he had to adjust the measurement because the actual door frame that Tony made is not square. So we have to make do, adjust it where we can have the same size, adjust it from the bottom and top, just to make sure it fit in, because both sides have different measurement. And I got a lot of clear gloss lacquer that's I know it's not the right thing, that just use it whatever it is there. So here we are now. So this is what they're doing this morning. This is 10 o'clock in the morning now. So they've done this wall, and also this wall, and they are also chipping the corners, so it will be just tanked in. So as much as possible that we will avoid the corner ones, because that will be it will take time. But if the unavoidable corners, like the big columns, Janelle can do that one. So hopefully this room will be finished today, and just the corners will be left. I gotta go back because I got delivery from Ninja Van. This has been reported as already been returned to the supplier, because I don't know why is it been delivered. When I checked the records in the Lazada, it says it returned to the supplier. So I'm going back, rushing up, because he's there, he's so-called there. Let's see. So this is the Ninja Van delivery, and this has been pending for quite so long time. Like I said, it's already been declared, it's all been returned. So I wonder why is it still delivering. But all deliveries, even food deliveries, deliver here if you want to. But this parcels is just taking so long, that's all. But with the food delivery, Grab Food, Food Panda, Lalamove, they usually deliver it immediately, like Jollibee, whatever fast food you like. So I want to visit down there for the second time for the day 59. I've noticed Junel's not here working. Maybe he's down there sorting the frame that he gotta do next. So I'm gonna go down and check what's been done down there. So this is my second check for day 59, and that delivery from Ninja Van was actually another watch for old B. So I don't know why he wants to collect all this, but he never hardly goes out, but he likes collecting these watches. And I'm surprised by the growth of the channel. Thank you very much for all my subscribers. But yeah, I'm seeing Janelle now for bringing the frame. So, and also as the channel grows, you got comments like, "Oh, I hate your voice. Oh, I hate your English." But funny enough, these people, like I said, someone will drive me crazy. They drive me crazy or something. I just find this all funny. And so Janelle was just fitting the one that he made. So I think he will just be putting the plywood on it now. So that's what I mean, that they need to check everything that they finish. They have to put it in, so to make sure they have the perfect square. But old Tony, that's what happened before, made all the frames and didn't even measure the holes. That's a very classic. I have never met someone like that before. But like I said, going back, that all these people that just come over and say their piece, I've learned to ignore them now. Just ignore it, and then I don't make a fuss about it before, like before, and they don't even affect my channel as long as I got people that's learning a lot of information from my videos, and also they know that they can ask me questions through email, that when I have time, I try my best to answer those questions. So I'm here now. So he installed the first door. So you can see in here, he's gonna square up the header of this one, when he got time, because like I said, I asked Tony to do that. He didn't do it. So, but here is our first door, and we're just gonna be installing the door lock on it when he got finished all of it. And you see it's just made of frame wood to match the sizes of the door that's been made, doorway that's been made, because it's not a standard height. So that's what the problem was, that we cannot buy ready-made doors because of the height it was made. So this is how they are with the rendering. This is the last wall, but the squaring up of the column corners will be done by Junelle. So they're just doing the major wide walls. So they have done this wall here. I'm facing that. So this is the last part that they're gonna do, and they're gonna transfer over to either the toilet area, because they need 2 more walls there to be rendered, and behind the toilet area as well, well, the countertop will be. So then the last part will be on the kitchen area. So it's got more result now. I feel a bit not pressured so much now, not because I know things are gonna be happening more than just one day one window frame, or one day one door frame. And you cannot even force him to do, you instruct him and he won't listen. So at least it's gone now, and I know this will be done today. So we're almost gonna be there. And this is just Tuesday today, or Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday. So 3 days more. So there'll be a bit more done. And then the last week will be just squaring up the columns, squaring up the whatever needs more precision rendering, and Junelle can do that. I'm planning to make Junelle a regular worker. If I'm gonna build those bungalows, there will be always maintenance, and also around my house, like I said, houses always tend to do something. It's always something to maintain as well. So he will be like them, will be a regular worker for me, and that's what I plan to do. So especially when we start doing those 9 bungalows for rent, then he will be like the regular worker for all of that. So they do make a good job on this one. But I have to see how's Junelle with that second door, to see if he can install it today. So there will be 2 doors for today. Then it will be a good job for today, because like I said, it's just the first frame, get the nick of it, and then it will be faster. Then he can square up, and I want to finish there now. I wish I could have the windows sorted and I'm done. Just clearing out all the droppings on the floor, make it smoother than just the droppings that they leave there, and we're gone. I'm not gonna be tiling or anything like that. So It's just gonna be, I now see a light of the tunnel, at the end of the tunnel. It's not gonna be so burdensome. Me thinking about the production, the result of one frame a day, and installing one frame a day. So I could hear that he's cutting the plywood using my power tools. So there must be a good result for today. I was just making the bracing for the front door. This is the front door that they're gonna have. So I just taken out a couple of plywood because I want it all whole plywood per side, because that will be the front and then the inside. So hopefully this can also be installed today. Then that will be a good job for the whole day. All the riveting and all that. So this is the second door that he made for today. So you can see the rivet on the side that he cut in from the grinder, both side, and then the plywood will slot in. So hopefully if we can install this one as well, that will be a good job for today. Then he's now just lining up the plywood there, or actually he's just using the cutting this on a grinder, just following the line that he created it down. So what's taking him so long to install the first door, because the door frame that Tony put in is not square. One side is different measurement and the other side is different height as well. So he has to chip some of the wood because it's not even the same width. So I've been there cleaning up the chipping that he done this morning, to save the other boys will be doing that. They can just concentrate on the rendering. So I've noticed there's a lot of chipping there, because he even takes so long to install the frame and it's not even square. So I think the circular saw has a busted blade. I could remember it now, so that's why I know why they're using the cutting this. Hopefully if we can install this, there'll be another 2 doors more tomorrow, then 1 more for the next day, and the whole doors this week will be in. So I have Wednesday today, Thursday, Friday, 3 more days. So that's how he will slot it in, the grooves that he cut on the wood. Then the plywood will slot in, then he'll nail it over. I was so concerned going the rate that I was seeing before, that Tony will just produce 1 door a week. If he gave me 1 frame a day, 1 window frame a day, so with the doors it might be 1 door a week. That's why I'm so stressed out in the last couple of weeks. So he has installed one face of it. That's how they do it here with the hollow doors. So he needs to cut one more plywood face, and that will be nailed over, and that will be ready to install then. So I didn't let him have the like like two parts in of plywood nailed together. It will be the whole plywood because this is gonna be the front door. That will be okay for the other one, that the scraps of plywood together on the back, and the front will be the whole plywood. But since this one will be in the front door, so just have it as whole both sides. So that's the purpose of the riveting on the side of the frame. Then they nail it all around and on the bracing, and that's how they mostly do the doors here, not the hollow doors, not the solid wood doors. So the second face of the other side of the door has now been cut, and he's just nailing it over now around the whole square, and then all over the bracing wood brace that he put in the middle. So we're bringing down the front door that he made. I got all the hinges, screwdriver, chisel, and hammer with me. So hopefully that will be a bit square what he done there, so Janelle don't have to chisel the side. But we will see it when we're there. So I got it here, all the pencil hinges. So we're going back down so I could check what's the last materials that's been used for the last hour. So we are doing it better this time than the last few weeks that I've been there on the budget bungalow. And all the good news is the old woman that she got a mild stroke, they reckon. She's now feeling better. She was walking about this morning, just slowly with her scratches, because last few days she is bedridden, can't even get up. But I was shocked this morning that she was well and about, although very slow, but she's struggling, trying hard to be better. And most of it like herbal medicines, which is now very popular around here, that she is mostly taking all these vegetables, herbs that they do around here. So I'm glad to see that she's feeling better now. Hopefully she will be all well. So Janelle is trying to install the front door, and like I said, because the frame is not square, the width all throughout is not the same, and that's what I really had to resign, because this is just gonna be chiseled again to make the door fit. But I know that old B has already checked it. The width differs from top to bottom, and most of the frame that he does is the same, that the width differs from top to bottom. That's why the door will be chiseled, or the actual frame will be chiseled to make the door fit. So Junelle is chiseling the side where the hinge is gonna be. There will be 4 hinges on this one because this is the front door. So this is what they left so far on the finished rendering side. They have managed to square off the corner of this one. So that will be less for Janelle to do. And then hopefully they can learn how to square up. So the cement used for today is 1.5 bag of cement. And of course, like 4 plywood made. 4 plywood used for the doors. 2 doors that Janelle is now installing. So like I'm hoping like this week all the doors in, and we will be almost there. Ah. Diri lang ay sa sud ibutang ay. Kay diri man nila gikuan ang tanan ni nga. So we decided to install the door tomorrow because there's still a lot of chiseling to be done on the door frame, and also they have to keep all the machines that he is using there in the mango tree before someone will steal it, and keep everything safe. So I said, yeah, that would be fine. So it's okay.